everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's the 49ers going up against the Cowboys. And with that, we're off to Big D and AT&T Stadium, where we'll say hello to our broadcasting team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the San Francisco 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys. On first down is Kaepernick. And an alley to run. And avoids the contact by sliding. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there'll be design runs as well as his scrambles.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. Now this is Dewan Harris. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. On the tackle, it's Randy Gregory. The starting 11 on your screen now, and the one we discuss is Torrey Smith.
You would do worse than to just call long pass plays and throw it to Torrey Smith. He can certainly take the top off of any defense.
Now they'll throw with Kaepernick. He's got his guy. It's Patton over the middle. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Offense coming up, needing 2 yards on third down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And that's the way to get things started the first time you touch the football on the road. And you have to believe all week long, all they've talked about is, okay, going into a hostile environment. We're the visiting team. How do we take control of this ball game early? That's one way right there. No fear, guys. And if they had any, it's probably gone after that run.
And a look at the defense for the Cowboys.
When at his best, Orlando Scandrick is one of the top nickel cornerbacks in the NFL.
Kaepernick will try again on second down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Here's the offense, and I don't know what more you can say at this point in his career about Jason Witten.
You just give him full respect. This is a guy who knows how to do everything on the football field. Not just catch the ball, but huge in the run game with his blocking at the line of scrimmage.
Again, it's Elliott fighting him off.
Just ran right through the trash.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it third down at 6. Starters defensively for the 49ers. New coach, new GM, but a couple nice pieces to build around up front. Eric Armstead, DeForest Buckner.
And that continues for them because, remember, they were the same duo in college at the university.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get there. It's all the way down inside the 35. And now a first down following that long gain. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. A first down carry by Elliott. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Partner, I know you call the play-by-play, but you know your ball. If I throw these numbers at you, all right, 6 yards shy of 2,000 of total yards from scrimmage for a rookie running back. What do you think?
Sounds like me in high school.
Sounds like you doing it, right?
It's really fascinating at what he was able to do. The thing for me, though, he did that as a rookie. Where do you go from here? I mean, can you keep going up from those numbers your sophomore campaign?
I think that you can. He's had examples of that preceding him in the NFL. Some guys who are in the Hall of Fame right now. Remember, he had 16 total touchdowns because it's not just his ability to run it. He can catch it out of the backfield as well. No one plays harder than this guy does, down in and down out. I think he's just going to keep getting better.
A good pickup there at 22.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Now it's the Florida Atlantic alum. This is Alfred Morris. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Let's just go ahead and go back through that play with his eyes, because he's got to read his keys. Run or pass right off the top. You're probably going to read an offensive lineman to see if he sets up in pass protection, if he fires out for a running play. The next thing is you're going to check and see what the back's going to do, and if he ends up with the football, okay, now you got to check and see. Does an offensive lineman come downfield and try and block you? Are you going to try to elude him? Are you going to take him on and hold your spot? What are you going to do? In this case, didn't have to do any of that. Saw all.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott taking it in. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part.
Now he'll be hit from behind, and he has landed on hard. Demarcus Lawrence. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. On second down, here's Kaepernick. And that's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Quentin Patton that time. Third down here.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And on third down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. Now Kaepernick. And he finds McDonald. And he is out of bounds, getting it just shy of the 35.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football. They've got it 2nd and 6 to start things out. Now Kaepernick throwing on second down. This one complete to Patton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And 15 yards there on the catch and run. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, But you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence. The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Flush to his right. This one complete, right side to McDonald. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. And that one results in 35 yards. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Now they'll run it on the toss. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. DeJuan Harris taking it in from 11 yards out. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice job there on special teams as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They come out here in the eye. On second down, Elliott. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Complete to Jason Witten. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Completion is given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there. Now a run with McFadden. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Now Prescott. Out left side here to Bryant. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. So a minute 55 to go in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout.
Let's go!
10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll take this one. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
Here we go! Red 30, flex round! Flex round! Let's go!
They go to Elliott again. He hops over it. And the 49ers going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively a dime look. 6 DBs. On third down, it's Prescott. And incomplete on the deep ball. Des Bryant, the intended receiver. And it's fourth down. And this is not even going to get there. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. The Cowboys will turn it over now to Dan Bailey for the field goal try. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And Bailey able to knock it through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they get 3. They were hoping for 6. An unlucky number 13 play drive.
Well, you go to the sideline after putting 3 points on the board, happy, but you wanted to be ecstatic. You wanted to have 6 on the board. On the opposite sideline, though, the defense, I think they're high-fiving each other, only giving up 3 after letting them run that much offense.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, gave up a score last time. What adjustment? Do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. They come out here in the eye. Kaepernick to throw on second down. Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football.
Plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often on you.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Third down and 12. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. On third and long, it's Kaepernick. Dancing to his left. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Orlando Scandrick. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. And now here come the Cowboys. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Des Bryant, 31 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
That score was not a game clincher. clincher by any stretch of the imagination. But the other team now has to be careful to not let this game begin to slip away.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And quickly, they get to the line. Kaepernick now on first down. Forced out to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Here's Kaepernick to throw, eluding the pressure right. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On first and 10, here's Kaepernick. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Charles, I don't want to belittle Torrey Smith because he obviously has a lot of talent, but I don't know that San Fran has seen the production out of him the last couple years they had hoped for.
No, they haven't. And just look at the raw numbers. What do you have, 53 catches in the last 2 years?
Total.
Has not been the deep threat that they expected in what he performed like in Baltimore. So what they've got to do is look at themselves, too. Quarterbacking, that's an issue for them. You know, the offensive line, so people have time to throw the deep ball and get some other receivers around him, take some of the pressure off. Because when used properly, Torrey Smith can still be a big-time player in this league.
2 straight shots on the ground, now on third. Okay, well, so much for the halftime report here. Guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the third quarter. Let me spit this out. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Here we go. 53, Mike.
A give to Elliott. And some room to maneuver. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. So here we go, first and 10 now. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Come on, let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. Ahmad Brooks in on the stop.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So we've got a 2nd and 5. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together.
Here we go.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Let's go. Ryan 38. Ryan 38.
Now Elliott. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
And on 3rd and 3, they decided to go with a dime package.
Yeah.
6 DBs.
Yeah, you're right. They've got 6 out there. Prescott to throw it. And that is incomplete. Jason Witten, the intended target. And it's 4th down.
Well, sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Let's go. 1-9. Ohio.
4th, they do snap it to Prescott. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. So the D-line's going to spread out. They run with Harris. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Throwing now is Kaepernick. Buying time to his left. Smith catches left side. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 6. And that one results in 35 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Mostert. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. They come out here in the eye. So they're on the 5-yard line here, 2nd down and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Dewan Harris, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the 49ers are back within a score. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out. And
looking for his tight end, Witten, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Aaron Lynch. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
A good pickup there at 22.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
So the chains are on their sides. It's 1st and goal from the 6. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Offense working with a 2nd and goal now from the 3. Harris. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. Kaepernick's going to try to sneak it. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
No gain? Quarterback sneak, no gain. Aren't you supposed to get something out of that?
Yeah, needed a full yard there. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. And it is incomplete. He tried to keep it himself, but can't stretch his way in. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And following the interception, just in. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And the defensive penetration there blew that play up and got him 2 points.
How about how they got off at the snap of the football, got upfield into the backfield, and created the big play? That's the key to everything.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position we were able to be in position to score. Let's go and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
To throw, Kaepernick. He's got his guy. It's Patton over the middle. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Kaepernick going to throw. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. Back now in Arlington. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
We have so many different terms for 3rd down, 3rd and short, 3rd and long, 3rd and manageable. How about 3rd and medium? Because that's what this one was. The defense looked like they had him hemmed in, but he gets away, evades the rush, and picks up just enough for the first down.
And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 and the 34.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. 1st level defensive line, 2nd level linebackers, 3rd level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a 1st level run, and it was stopped by a 2nd level player.
This is Harris. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
When I watch plays like that, I give a lot of thanks that my DNA did not make me an offensive tackle, because that is a very difficult job to hold your block against a really good defensive end and hang on to it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Malik Collins with a big-time sack on 3rd down, and it'll be a loss of 7. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Being chased out left. And able to find Curley. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20.
So the awareness of knowing where the first down marker is not just for the offense. I mean, his defense has to understand that, too, and they gave up a huge one there.
Oh, yeah, this is one of those situations defensively. You're just counting on getting the football back.
No doubt.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Dewan Harris scampering home from 19 yards out. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point try now for Dawson. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. Muscles him off. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tart.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
A second down throw for Prescott. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Give him 11 yards and time and a new set of downs. And, of course, the quarterback in this situation, he's realizing time is becoming a factor. Let's see if they can get some points on the board here late. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. Cuts it out to the Ezekiel Elliott. Gonna take it the distance. A big run that time by Elliott. 53 yards on the ground. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Here we go.
Now Elliott. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. And leading here late, so a chance for the defense to really close out this game if they can halt the offense. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. One man in the backfield, Elliott. He's going to get the football. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10. And the 49ers going to take another timeout. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it. And that was a nice play. He knocked it away, but obviously you want the interception in this situation. You want to take away any chance and they have any decision to make on fourth down. But things happen so quickly in the end zone in this compressed area of the field that you're just happy to knock it away and not allow a touchdown.
Dancing to his left. This will be caught at about the 6. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Offense readies for a 2nd and 1. They come out here in the eye. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. Uses the stiff arm. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Kaepernick looking to throw. On the left side, it's McDonald. And they get him down but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 12, and the 49ers are going to get a first.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't, reined in at the line of scrimmage. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Shift together here from the D-line. Now Kaepernick. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Now Harris. And he's got some space here. Extending the arm.
Oh, yes, it works.
And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, that for granted. No